Hey guys, Trigger John coming at you with another Diablo Immortal video. This video is going to be a fast one of talking about how much time does it take to do your dailies in Diablo Immortal. What kind of time do you need to have invested? We're going to add in some components, we're going to subtract some other components, and we're just going to show you what it's like when you first log in for the game, how much time actually you need to invest in the game for maximum efficiency, and kind of talk about a few other things that can help you grow your account efficiently as well that do not take as much time as some other aspects which may take even longer time. I will actually record the time spent in each spot, and that way it can be in a spreadsheet that we guys can see it at the very end. That'll tell you exactly how much time it took me to do all the dailies on different subjects. All right, so as you can see here in the bottom right hand screen of the of this scene, I currently have a timer that says 0.00. Now the reason why I have that is because I want to show the accurate portrayal of how much time is actually taken to complete each objective. What I will do is I will go through and I will pull up the codex, show you how I go down and what I do for my dailies to see what I need to do. I will start the timer, and then once I start the timer, then I will go through and start completing set objectives. All right, so let's go through here and let's start accepting our bounties and let's move forward. So we went ahead and we accepted our bounties at this point. So what I will do is I will pop through here. I will select them and go. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to do this kind of casually like you would if you were at home trying to just do some things around the house, or if you're just trying to like sit down, relax and play. This is not trying to be a speed run. This video is literally just going to be an accurate representation of what it's like to do your dailies. I am using my keyboard, or not my keyboard, sorry, my controller as well. Not keyboard and mouse. I'm not trying to go super try hard in this. I'm just, trying to casually go through and get this and kind of just show you the entire process. I feel like the reason why we're going to do this is it's going to help you know how much time you need to set aside in the day if you want to really be efficient. I'm also doing it all back to back to back, so you can see, like, okay, if I wanted to do this just in general as for funsies or whatever the case may be, how much time it would take you together to get it done. Why is my target? Okay, I see what it did there. All right. And these challenges do change every single day, so you may not have the same bounties every day. However, it does seem to be that there is a rotation of all these bounties moving forward. I think that's pretty much how a lot of the game's going to be, is they're going to determine a set pattern, and that's going to be your pattern for near seeable future. All right, let's go grab our last book, and this is an interesting one because normally by this time you're killing monsters and doing stuff like that, and that's what you end up doing for your dailies. That's usually, generally speaking, how you do it. Is it's a daily. Hey, you got to do X and Y. Okay, let's open the spell book. All right, now that completes that one. Now let's kill this monster. No big deal. He gets deleted pretty quickly. Okay. Now you can see here that's one bounty done in about 2 minutes. Now let's keep moving forward. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I usually like to click on them to see if there's any that are close by. Depending on the proximity of the bounty, when you click on them and you go through that list, it'll actually auto run you to them if that's faster than taking the time to teleport. And a lot of times you'll get pretty lucky that, like, for example, like these kill drubs here, you'll get lucky that you'll have overlaying circles of things you got to kill. And that makes doing these bounties go a lot quicker. So sometimes you don't get lucky, and which knowing my luck, we won't. Let's be honest here. Streamer luck, people say it's a thing. I'm going to argue that it's definitely not a thing. All right. And unfortunately, the library one is pretty much a rip anyways. Everyone's and their brother is in their library trying to farm every day. So it makes trying to do, well, your dailies take that much longer. So keep that in mind. If you're one of those people who run certain farming areas, keep that in mind that people may come in here and mess up your rotation, but don't necessarily get angry with them because they're just trying to play the game or do their dailies. I do understand that sometimes that does interfere with others' daily grinding routines, but it's all in the name of fairness. All right, got that killed. I'll come back for that blue. I will not come back for that blue pack. All right, monstrous eye. Okay, filled up my monstrous eyes. So now when I go and I turn to my bounties, I will collect that. Okay. Now notice for my bounties, I'm not trying to group up multiple streaks. I'm just trying to literally just complete it as I can. It kind of is what it is. I will get what I can when I can. And notice I don't try to kill everything on the way. I'm trying to really I try to stay very like on point and on task for doing dailies, for just mainly the time sake, because well, it's a time sink, right? Like you want to get in, you want to get out. Some people don't have the time and luxury of hitting everything in your brother, and normally I don't have that time either. Even as a content creator, it's really hard for me to have that type of time in the day to just go through and be able to kill everything as I'm doing things, because what will happen is I run out of time, because that slows you down pretty drastically. There we go, that one's done. So like I said before, we'll go ahead and that's 2 done. Now I'll click to see which one's closest. So notice that one starts my teleport. So let's go ahead and do this one that starts my walk. And that tells me that this is the closest. So I try to just walk and get these done, because that usually means that they're close enough for me to accomplish. And that's usually quicker than trying to teleport to a whole another like area of the map. All right, so let's go here. Just start attacking them off stream, because why not? It's a nice thing about being a demon hunter, is you get to attack things from all over just for funsies, and no one can really yell at you for it. They can try, but yeah, good luck. It's hard to tell a big dumb animal something, you know. Beautiful. All right, we're almost halfway through this one. So far we're at 6 minutes and we haven't completed a full set of bounties yet. We have not completed a full set of bounties yet, which is kind of a rip. I feel like it should go a little longer on your dailies, or a little quicker, not longer, sorry. I feel like you should have more time in the day to grind than to do dailies. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, for how many hours you have to invest in this game, this isn't too long of a time period. All right, we need 2 more. Boom, we got that one. Now let's go feed the hungering altar, wherever that is. That sounds like just a fine, dandy plan. Let's go summon something to go kill it. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay. Another purple, let's destroy it. All right, there's 3 done. Now let's go ahead and let's do the 4th one. And then that'll be the first set of bounties. You have 8 to do a day. Do be aware, if you do not complete all 8 in a day, it's okay. You can stack them for up to 3 days. So you may, if you say, for example, you have a vacation or you have a prior engagement, kind of like what I will have this upcoming weekend, where I won't be able to farm all day, every day. So I'm going to end up stacking some of my bounties daily, unfortunately. Now, because of this does lead into some other future problems. But you have up to 3 days to complete these, which is really, really nice, because when you come back, it'll be a nice little quick increase in stats and experience boost, because these dailies make a big difference as far as the overall amount of resources you will get and experience gained for leveling your character. I hate these ones. Why do I have to collect these stupid stones? That means I actually have to go around. I gotta touch everybody before the spooners and the farmers do it. Dang it. Just gonna try to touch as many as I can because I know someone's probably gonna come up from behind me and try to like destroy these guys. Because that's how it works when you're trying to grind. All right, so far so good. Perfect. You can see the spooners lying dead there. So funny. Why, like people crack me up that they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna spoon my way up there. Like, okay, well, you know, you do you, boo boo. Oh, there's some bing bongs. All right, let's go here. Let's get moving over here. Beautiful. So we're already at 10 minutes here, and we haven't even completed our first 4 dailies. So this is going to be 8 dailies total. This is going to turn into a long event. Which is funny because when you talk to people, people give you some arbitrary numbers that they feel like equates to the amount of time spent. I'm willing to bet that the time actually spent on these bounties and on these dailies for the game every single day are going to actually be exponentially higher than what they thought it really was in the long run. All right, we got that one completed. So that's all 4 dailies done. So now we'll teleport out and yeah, we'll go pick up the next 4 and see how it goes. All right. Let's go over here and turn these in for now. See what we get. Probably nothing good, but you get a lot of experience every single day. And the reason why I do these every single day is because of the codex points. I usually also, I go ahead and even though these are kind of useless to pick up on the ground, but I'll grab them anyways because I'm going to go hit the blacksmith while I'm in West March. So then I come over here, collect them. This will be my last 8. And this gives me so far out of the dailies needed to get done. This gives me my daily activity rewards pretty much finished. Here's my new challenge, daily pass challenges. Activities, you'll see that I am at bounties 4 of 8. I need to get all those completed. Miragem needs to get done. We got to go talk to the few other things. Like there's a few dailies you really need to do every single day, and we're gonna just talk about them and break them down, and that way you can see the exact time. So now I've turned in my bounties. I picked up the resources. I know I'm already somewhat full from running around the world doing those other resources. So it's about what? Almost 12 minutes per 4 dailies. That means about 3 minutes per daily on average is what it's averaging to. Okay, so now we've got those turned in. So let's go ahead and pop in here and let's just click on it. And that way we teleport to one of them. And we'll just try to do these in order, like I said, to go in the best thing. All right, so let's go here. Beautiful, beautiful. And we got double circles. That's what I like to see. I like to see all the circles. And this area is a little better too, because not a whole lot of people farm this area. There are a few spots in this area that are worth grinding. And there's a few spots worth talking about anyways. And which actually reminds me, I should grab a group of my warband and just have them run around in a few spots I know and do a video just talking about, hey, these are some of the best spots to hang out, just so that way you can get real world farming. Because I know everybody and their brother is farming the best spots, but if we make a tier list of spots, maybe that'll help some people who are like they're struggling because too many people are commandeering those shipyard, those realm of damnation spots, those main spots that really everyone gains a whole lot of experience super quick. So maybe if we should probably do a tier list of like, hey, these areas work as well, because nobody ever comes over here, and the spawn rate is pretty decent over here and in the cemetery. It's not GG like some of the spots, but honestly it's not bad either. It's pretty decent overall. All right, so let's grab that and let's go ahead and see. That one's a walking distance one. That's also walking distance. This is teleporting. Okay, so let's do a walking distance. Just kill. That works out pretty well usually for me. All right, let's see if see what we can do here. Oh, well, let's just run past them. No big deal. And I was running, Jenny. All right, we're about almost 14 minutes, and we've almost hit our next radius circle. There we go. So hunt Varandids. So let's go, whatever these Varandids are, let's destroy them. Yeah. Especially while we got this XP boost. Just destroy everything. You know, when in doubt, blow it out. That's how it goes. Okay. And then what we'll also do is after this one, we'll pull it up and I'll show you guys. So there's a couple of dailies that you guys may not realize you need to actually do because they don't get listed as like daily activities in your codex, but they are listed as daily activities, so to speak, in the shadows. That's going to be another part of the game that a lot of people are kind of missing out on. And it's really important that you guys do the shadow events because it helps your overall guild. And actually, I don't know, I think about it, I'm not in the shadows right now, so that may have just hurt me talking about that. Interesting. We'll have to look at it and see if that's going to be a legitimate thing or if because I left, if that's going to hose me. Knowing my luck, it will. Let's go up here. This one's closer. And we are at 15 minutes so far with 6 of them done. So we're still averaging decent time. Not the greatest, but still decent time. Let's get this guy deleted really quickly. All right, Black Fog, spawn these enemies, destroy them, move forward. I feel like I got the longest dailies today. Some of these dailies are not nearly this long. I do feel like I got the short end of the daily stick, unfortunately. Normally, I feel like I would have not gotten, because these ones are long because you have to do an interaction with a world event or something, and then go chase it down. Normally, the way this would work is you would do and it's something else completely. All right, let's go here. All right, move here, up, 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 and away. Okay, we got, what was this? We got one more Black Fog, yep. Okay. I need you guys to die long enough for me to pop this Black Fog. Come on, thank you. We're really killing our time here. We're really killing our time. Just throwing it out there. Okay, there's the eliminate nightmares. Okay, and that's damn near good. Let's go ahead and go pick up the 4th one. This will be the final bounty. So this will be all 8 bounties will get done, and then we will write that time down, tally it up, and that way you guys know exactly how long it took. Ooh, hold on. Was that an XP spot right here? Where? Thank you. I want that. I will take that XP mountain thing. Mabob, jig, doohickey, you know how it is. I will take that all day long. Let's just follow me if you want to die. Thank you. Beautiful. Also, if you're a demon hunter and you pop vengeance while I'm rotating and moving about all these enemies, it actually makes you go faster because demon hunter's skill does scale with the amount of enemies around him. So if you kite enemies around and then you go to try to move in your direction, you actually move faster because you have enemies around you. Just as an FYI, in case you're curious on how that would process correctly. Also, it really sucks that as a DH using controller, and I don't get to aim nearly as well as I would if I was, I don't know, not using controller. But it is what it is. Boom. Go to the cultist. Okay, let's go eliminate some cultists. See how this goes. already. Boom. Well, that was quick. And a little bit more, and you're good to go. All right. You know, 12 of these, and then I think that completes the daily. I think that completes this bounty. Yep, that completes it. All right, so we are almost 20 minutes into completing our bounties for the day. Now this is for all 8 bounties. Depending on your situation, you may be doing 8, you may be doing 4, you may be doing 16, 24, so on and so forth. You know, maybe you're doing 1. Who knows? Who knows how many bounties you're doing? But this way, this will have you a good idea of how long it actually took to do your dailies in the day. All right, that's completed. And at that point, I'll go ahead and, like I said, we will pick up this gear. And then I like to pick up the whites on this one fully, and then let's go ahead and go to the blacksmith, at which point we will salvage, and I will end the timer for the dailies on the bounty and claim it on my codex, because that will be step 1 on my dailies. That way you guys have an exact time of about how much time it took to get this completed, because I know it can seem like these take forever. And at 20 minutes, they kind of do. They kind of do. This may end up being a very, very long video because I'm going to upload all the dailies so you guys know exactly how long it took you. All right. Boom. 20 minutes and 31 seconds to do your first 8 bounties of the day. That did not include collecting on the counter either. That's unfortunate. Okay. Go ahead and click that. And we'll claim those rewards. Boom. There's our bounty dailies for the day. Okay. I'm going to get that recorded and we'll see what we got and go from there. All right. So I went ahead and I split this and we have 20 minutes and 31 seconds that was recorded for doing bounties. The next thing we're going to pull up is we're going to see, okay, well, what's my daily activity rewards here? Obviously, I have these all completed. So let's just go ahead and claim those. Bestiary, that is fine and dandy. We've got that completed today. Let's go ahead and snag that guy. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. What do we have left for the day? So we need to do Legacy of Horadrim. This is a daily. Every single day you need to make sure you're doing that. The point of this video is to literally show you how much time it takes to do the absolute minimum dailies. So let's go ahead and do the ones that show up in the codec. Then we'll show the ones that show up in the shadows for doing contracts every single day. We'll talk about some of the stuff you need to do for your guild contracts. Unfortunately, I did leave my guild today because I'm actually in the process of transferring over to become the leader of another guild because we want to have 3 unique, strong guilds on our server. So that way, when we get into that last immortal fight, we can at least have a team of 3 or more to kind of group up together and work together as a team on that final battle, because that final 3x3x3x3 battle, that can be brutal, especially if you've made, like, say an alliance with another team, or you work together within another community to say, hey, look, like if I win, you know, give us immortal. If you win, give us immortal, whatever the case may be. There's nothing that says you can't play that type of mechanic, and honestly, that is a mechanic that is definitely very strong suited in games like these. I mean, it's all about the collaboration anyways, right? So the game already has taught us that we need to actually work together and not work solo to really progress. So if you already have a game that kind of drives that type of feeling and or emotion, then the chances are it's going to be kind of required when you go for the mortal fight, right? So let's go ahead and let's keep going here. You'll notice that I pick up my keys. I run through here. I kill everything because, you know, make sure you get all of your keys. And the part that's going to trigger most of you, that some of you will get triggered, some of you will not, is the fact that when I open chests, I don't open all the chests on the first floor. I open all but one, so that way I can stack up my keys for that bonus chest later on, because I don't know, I like that. It's better. It's better for my dopamine feel than others, in my opinion. So, but yeah, so we are about 2.5 minutes into this run here. Like I said, I'm not trying to speed run this. I'm just casually going through, getting this done, right? Boom, we got this completed. All right, now this took us approximately 2 minutes 55 seconds to reach the treasure room, and I go through and I open all these here. And the reason why I do that is because you also get keys from doing other dailies, and that's what we're going to show as well. So now I've opened up those because you only get 4 from just running down there. You could go check the Iben Fahd shrine. You can always check this, see what you got. In my case, I have, ooh, that may have put me just enough to get, nope, not quite enough for the damage. I still need another 14 to do this portion of it, which is fine. So at this point, this is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'll go ahead and I'll pause that. So we'll say 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go ahead and complete the Iben Fahd grind, we'll call it. All right, so now we have done our Haradrim. We went ahead and we claimed that in the codex. So if I go over here, you'll see Legacy of Haradrim is completed. It did take me, unfortunately, what is that, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. So at this point, we're at almost 24 minutes to do your bounties and your Haradrim. Now let's talk about the next stage of your dailies that you need to be doing. And that is going to be your shadows. Now, shadows are one of those fun ones where it's going to be up to you. This is going to be one, you have to get to the shadows, which is a process. It requires you to go to the shadow lottery, complete it, so on and so forth. The next thing you need to do is you need to come over here and you need to figure out, okay, what I'm going to do first. So you need to do complete a contract, raid the vault, complete an Elder Rift, complete Path of Blood activities, and you also want to go through here. Why am I struggling so much on where I need to be? There we go. You also need to figure out, so sometimes you'll see where it'll say instead of complete Path of Blood and a number, it'll say just do 1 completion for the day. You need to make sure you do that. But these daily quests are what really matter when it comes to these. It's just making sure that you do these every time. These reset at 3 a.m. Server time, which is in my time zone, which is actually 6 a.m. for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go complete a contract, and we'll do a Elder Rift. I don't know, the vault's not open right now, so I cannot complete a vault run. But I can go ahead and do a contract, which is then initiated by doing 2 activities. And contracts over here. We'll go ahead and pop that up. At this point, we've wasted a minute. Let's go ahead and clear that out. All right, let's restart here. So we'll stay starting here, starting now. It's going to be the time taken to transfer, well, to go over to the contract, select it. And also, for those that are curious why I say you need to do this daily, so 1, you get weekly rewards, so you want to make sure you do the weekly rewards, okay? 2, it raises your shadow rank. By raising your shadow rank, that's what helps you actually grow and make your account stronger for doing Path of Blood, for doing Rite of Exile. And the whole point of this game is to do the Rite of Exile so that way you can do the challenge for Immortal. Right? Shadow Wars and the Immortal Challenge is what you need to be doing. You have to win your Shadow War to get entered in the chance to actually participate in the Rite of Exile. And even then, the Rite of Exile is usually the 3 best in your guild. So keep that in mind. To be part of the 3 best, you're going to want to push these and do these every single day so that way you can increase your overall ranking with your guild, right? Okay, so let's see, we're at about a minute. This contract doesn't take too long in comparison to some of the others. Some of these are super long. Unfortunately, some of these are just astronomically trash, and it's not good. One of, so this is gonna be a little skewed on the time, because this one's kind of quick. All right, let's go over here. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Now this should, where do I go here? I always forget where I gotta go on this one. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. And I was running, Jenny. all the way over here. So we're at what, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes here, and we're about 75% completed on this one. All right, let's go ahead and kill this dude. Beautiful. Quick massacre, you know, nothing new there, nothing to see there. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up. I'll take those for your resources. You never go wrong with free stuff, guys. You never go wrong with free stuff. And if you're curious as to why certain aspects or certain pieces of gear I leave on the ground versus others, I have other YouTube videos out there that I actually talk about. One of them is your dailies, not so much your, sorry, not dailies, but things that you are basics forgotten. That video will actually kind of explain to you a little bit more about some of the basic thoughts on the game and mechanics that a lot of people honestly kind of forget about, because, you know, we take some things for granted and we forget there's other aspects, because, you know, maybe we're very strong, or maybe we have a routine that we stick with, so it just doesn't lend to us changing up our routine. So that's kind of what that video is it just explaining some basics that a lot of people do forget about and tend to ignore because they've gotten used to how everything works. Oh yeah, this is the one where I gotta go burn all the stockpile of shit. Boom, burned her down. Okay. Here we go. Just burning her to the ground. All right, we're 4 minutes, 15 seconds into burning it to the ground. If you were asking Chosen, though, this is a 2-hour-long adventure here. So, so the fact that we're speedrunning this at 4 minutes and almost 4.5 minutes, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, now we return to the bartender, turn it in, and that'll be it for this mission. Well, unless scorpions want to destroy things and be a pain in the ass, which is definitely the case here. Then we can end the timing for this aspect of it. All right, let's continue to move. Okay, we have completed our contract at this point. Now let's go ahead and collect our rewards, and we will stop our timer because at that point we have completed it. Awesome. Now, this contract took me 5 minutes and 13 seconds to complete. You will get one of these a day. These times will vary though. But you'll notice when you come over to my rank, you'll see this is complete. Boom, it brought me up there. The higher you get in these hunter levels, the better. It adds more and more damage to what you can potentially do. Notice that at 102, I get a 14% damage increase. Now, you also get health by completing these rewards. And it's just ideally advantageous because all these extra points go towards helping your guild. So you want to make sure you do shadows every single day, which is why I include them in the time allotted for doing your dailies. All right, so the next daily that we're going to talk about is going to be the next one on the shadow list here. Now, there are a couple other couple other things that we are not actually going to complete today because they are not up, and some of them we'll just talk through. So first things first, raid the vault is something you need to be doing at least once a day, if not multiple times a day, especially once the immortal has been established in your server, which at this point, everyone's immortal should have been established in the server. So you should be at least doing this once a day. This is for the plus 200 resources, which is very, very good for upgrading your actual like transgression into the shadows anointment, I guess we'll call it. Also, complete an Elder Rift. This is one that you definitely want to make sure you do every day, and that's because you need to be doing that anyways because it's actually part of your codex bonus as well. So you'll see here that by looking at your codex bonus, you can see where Elder Rift is on the list. And we'll go ahead and we'll teleport over there and get that one done. Now notice that I did leave my timer going on this one because this is a whole process of looking to see what it is and then actually moving over to it. I could just say, yeah, this is the next one and this is how long it takes, but you need to know the full process and time invested. So let's go ahead and let's pop these. You want to do a minimum 3 of these a day. At maximum, you want to do it, or not maximum, sorry, minimum 3. 8 is ideal because you can't see it on my particular battle pass because I completed my battle pass. But you actually get a bonus for up to 8 of them, typically, especially if it's a featured item, you get a bonus of 8. So you always want to make sure that you do quite a few of these. 8 is totally fine. You'll also notice you get a lot of experience points by doing Elder Rifts because it's one of the better ways to solo farm and gain experience. So it's one of those, it's just kind of a no-brainer to do because it's enjoyable. These are fun, kind of mind-numbing fights that don't require too terrible amount of skill, but they require some sort of something or other. Not to mention, by running them, you do also stand to gain the chance of possibly dropping something that's worthwhile. For example, I ran mine with a non-legendary crest, so I have a chance to drop tier 1 gems, which is well worth it in my opinion, because I need that for fodder to upgrade my better gems at this point. So why not go ahead and use what I have at my disposal to put myself in a better advantageous spot for improving my account. Okay, let's go here, destroy this yellow. This should almost be the end of this fight here. Elder Rifts usually take anywhere between a minute to, honestly, a minute 30. This one is actually taking a little longer, I feel like. Yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and I think I was at a minute 35 when I went into this fight. So beautiful. That should trigger the boss, and it will delete the boss very, very quickly. It's an Elder Rift. They're very, very quick and easy to destroy. Boom, deleted. Yeah, it took a minute 52, so that was almost 2 minutes long. That was actually a very slow run, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to chalk that up to just the layout of the entire area. Okay, so go ahead and leave here. Boom, done. And that'll be it for that run. That's 3 minutes and 28 seconds. I can see in the bottom right of my screen. So this means you now have a Elder Rift that took a total of 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So far we are at what is this, 8, 11, we're at 31 minutes so far for our dailies. So keep that in mind that as of right now, you have to have a minimum of 31 minutes placed into the game every single day to complete some of your normal dailies that need to be done pretty regularly because they are considered dailies. The one thing that we haven't done is raid the vault. That should be next, but I don't believe the vault is open, and that's going to hinge on me putting together a vault team, which is a little harder when I'm not currently in a guild. It's okay. It looks like it's open. So let's go ahead and let's pop over there and we can see what we can get on how long that one takes. All right. So now we are at Raid the Vault. This is something you're going to do every single day. I'm going to simulate finding a party, I guess, to speak, because unless you have your warband on that you always play with, that you may or may not be able to just hop in the Raid the Vault. Generally speaking, I typically can with my unit. However, it's a Sunday and it's kind of like getting close to dinner as of recording this video. So it's not a surprise that I cannot grab a normal one to normal party to go with me. Actually, I wonder if I go ahead and type in here. If I can get a looking for Raid the Vault team. See what I get here, if I get anything. Never know. See if anyone sends me an invite. Probably not. Probably not. And this is part of where this can come into a time sink, because yeah, unless you have friends, you may not have time to do this, right? There we go, we got one. There we go, we got 3. Okay, and it's only taken us how long? I don't know, let's go ahead and start the timer, see how it goes. Oh man. So one more, we need one more. Come on, oh, fuck. Come on, find a party. Well, that's not good. We lost it already. There we go. Come on, let's get a 4th. There it is. Relax, boy. GG. All right, so now let's go in here and knock this out. See how much time this actually takes us to do. Sometimes these take longer than others, depending on the players that you're playing with as well, depending on their power level and how scuffed they are. And honestly, it's going to depend at the end if we even win. So this may be a rip if we don't win. The other thing is you can do this multiple times in a day. So you may do this later in the evening, which just seems to be better for you, or a different time, which may also change your overall outcome on the amount of time spent. Alrighty, so we have now almost cleared level 1. Yep, level 1 is cleared. We got all the essence that we needed. Perfect. Move forward. All right, let's go ahead and destroy some stuff. Trying to do my best here to make sure we collect everything as we go. I do not want to waste time by coming back to pick stuff up later. That's definitely a always feels bad man situation, because it's just a lot of wasted time. Like, you've already progressed forward. So do you really want to turn back around? No, not really. But do you want all 100% Essentia? You're damn right you do. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there's that. I don't know why I just did that. That was a totally a waste of a skill. I hate how the Demon Hunter targets. Just throwing it out there. I know I do a crap load of damage, but it's very irritating that the Demon Hunter has the stupidest targeting mechanic. Beautiful. Now we're on 4-3, 3 out of 4. Warrens are going to pop off probably. It's fine. All right. So far we're at 3 minutes, and this is just to do the first 3 floors. So that's not too terrible. There we go. Wow, we're just triggering all the wardens, guys. All the wardens, because we didn't destroy them back there. Cool. Really neat. Real cute. Now we're just gonna make sure we kill everything from back to front. Essentia for days that we left behind. Okay. Let's keep going here. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all that's Essentia. Okay. For 4 minutes and 45 seconds after finding a guild, for a party to run with. I shouldn't say after finding a guild, after finding a party to run with. That's pretty good. That is pretty good in my opinion. Ooh, that was rough. Crap. There we go. Farm. Took out the barb. Gonna take out that demon hunter. Demon hunter's gonna fuck me up. Damn it. Relax, you're killing me, Smalls. Ooh. Yeah, let's keep going. Can I take him out? Ah, almost had him. Almost had him. See? And that's where time could vary because I almost had him. And unfortunately, our whole party wiped. And that was 5 minutes and 50 seconds wasted because we didn't complete it. However, when we go and we look at the shadows, did it count? And it does count because we entered the vault. And yeah, so we'll say 6 minutes. And that's how long it takes to raid the vault. Okay. All right, so that's almost all the dailies done for the day. Now, the very last daily that you will notice that is not listed here is going to honestly be the Battlegrounds. I believe this is not listed because I'm currently not in a guild because I am in the process of switching guilds. But you're going to want to do Battleground every single day. And the reason being is we'll go ahead and we'll teleport over here. And as we teleport over here, I'll go ahead and reset my timer. Unfortunately, Battlegrounds is one of those, if you're a PvP person, then you're going to really enjoy it. If you're not a PvP person, you're probably not going to enjoy Battlegrounds, unfortunately. I am kind of on the fence on it, honestly, but you want to make sure you get these challenges every single day because they give you experience, they give you mystery equipment. I've gotten legendaries out of this. They also give you gold, which is helpful. And they help your guild as well. So definitely want to make sure you do these. And you need to get these keys every single day because this allows you to get 15 keys, which gives you a total of 19 easily acquired every single day by doing your Haradrim daily, right? And now you're going to do your Battlegrounds daily. So see how those synergize, give you more keys so that we can then go in and get the resources acquired to upgrade some of the stats on those vessels. And then you can also go ahead and buy 5 more keys from the hilt guy, which is also part of your daily that you should be doing every single day. Is going over here, talking to this guy, and actually clicking on the cycle turn chest if you are not immortal. Legendary crest by every day, mystery by every month, or sorry, it's every week. And then coming down here and buying these keys every single day, and then gives you 24 a day that easily acquired. Definitely worth doing. So we'll go ahead and we'll hop into one Battlegrounds match. I will not record all 3 of these because you guys can do math on how long this would actually take you if you were to do all 3 a day, which you need to be definitely to be doing. So I'll go ahead and I'll record just one of my matches, and that way that gives you kind of an idea of the time breakdown, and then I'll actually simulate it on the spreadsheet to show you exactly how much time it took to do these dailies. So you come in here, hopefully you got a good diversity. Yep, so we got a satyr there. So let's get that satyr, invite to party. Let me grab that demon hunter, invite to party. Invite to party. Let's see, Catherine. Okay. There we go. We have them all. So we have, okay, so demon hunter, barb, and another barb. Okay, whatever, it'll work. We got a party of 4. That's the biggest thing. Gotta make sure you get into your parties every single time. Obviously, to just do that, for those of you who do not know, I hit Alt and left click on my keyboard and mouse to do that. If you're playing on the PC client. If you're playing just controller on your cell phone, I'm not exactly sure how that works. I think you can actually, you just have to touch them with your actual finger because I don't believe the controller allows you to do that. Obviously, make sure you guys play objectives when you're doing the arena. Actually play what the objective is, not just playing team deathmatch. You know, that's definitely not the game type here. Team deathmatch is kind of frowned upon because it makes your team lose unless you get a massive amount of kills super quickly. So I like to kind of feather them out, see about how strong they are. And oh man, I got curb stopped there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. My gladiator tree didn't even help me on that one, not even remotely. This is going to be slugfest, I feel like. Let's go over here. This next objective. One kill, 2 kills. Gonna get a few more. Wow, I stepped right into that dude's meteor. Wow, that totally messed up my targeting too. Okay, and we are how many kills? We are currently at 3 and 2, not that great. Keep going. We got to play all the objectives. Beautiful. Oof. Well, that was worthless. Okay, it's all right. It's all a hack because we're gonna go teleport further. Let's go forward, please. Just dawned on me that I didn't do my time split, and we're at 5 minutes to this recording. That was dumb of me. Let's go ahead and start it now, and we'll add the 5 minutes at the end. Luckily, I started my actual recording the same time I wanted to start my time split. Boom. Cracks me up how you see demon hunters using strafe in PvP. That's definitely not the play. Oh yeah, I'm coming for you, wizard. I don't know what you think you're trying to do. It's not what I want you to do at all. Stay in the objective, please. Yes, Satyr, you need to die. Thank you. I love how they do all like to come in together from behind. That's definitely a cheeky little trick. All right, got out of danger for 2 seconds, long enough for me to do that and start this next altar. Which is too funny because they always fall for that. And I'll stand here and wait for the next one. So far total, guys, keep in mind that the time split is a little off. We are actually at 7 minutes on the actual dailies. We're at 7 minutes and 13 seconds here. See if I can 1v1. Oh yeah, 1v1, no problem. Satyr, yeah, whatever. Don't care. You're dead, but you're dead, bro. Yep, I don't play like that. I play like homie, and he don't play like that. You let me next to the health potion. I don't know what you were thinking. Oh, we tried to be toxic. It didn't work. Okay. Oh man, these battles take forever. And this is part of your dailies. Keep in mind you gotta do 3 of these every single day. So for those of you who are curious on how much time investment is required, you're starting to see how this adds up really quickly. Oh, I hate that I have to stand in this stupid circle. But we have 2 minutes and 44 seconds left max. So we're just gonna get one of these altars all the way down. So far, they're pretty deadlocked on the right, on the left. Let's see. I got a guy coming up to me now. A monk. Yep. You can do some damage. You can definitely do some damage, but I resist a little bit of your CC because of Gladiator Tree. Beautiful. All right, let's go with the Wizard next. And the Demon Hunter straight up. Yeah, you don't stand a chance against me 101. And we got another Monk. This one's not as good as the other one. Uh-oh, I got two Monks. That's a slight problem. Yeah, I'm not letting you leave and come back, buddy. Ah, damn. He heals faster. He must have that gym on. Ooh, almost had him. That was 1v3. That was not good. That was very painful. That was very, 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 very painful. We got, what is that, a minute 18 left on the actual fight here. Let's go back over here and help whichever one's furthest along. So it's going to be this one here. Yep. Yep. Go ahead and kill him. Boom. He's dead. Maybe? There it is. There we got him. There we got him. 27 seconds left, and we're at 11 minutes so far. So we're looking at almost 30 minutes a day just on Battlegrounds. Just on Battlegrounds. That's pretty oof. That's pretty oof. And that's with kind of trying. I mean, I haven't really backed down. I didn't sandbag. You know, I put forth my best effort to destroy them and do the mechanics instead of playing team deathmatch. And I think, I mean, hell, I got 19 and 6, but still, we lost by quite a bit here. So it is what it is. But time is over, and that concludes that one. So that is at 6 minutes and 35 seconds, we'll call it, or 38 seconds. Now add 5 extra additional minutes to this, and that'll be actually how long Battlegrounds took. But this is why you do Battlegrounds, because you want to collect these every single day. So now you see I've got my rewards, and I got my experience. I got all the bonus stuff. You want to do that every single day so that way you can get better in the game and grow your account. So let's go ahead and let's record that. And what I will do then is I will record this amount and we will pull it up on the screen so you guys can see the Excel spreadsheet and see the actual breakdown of amount of time wasted on your dailies, or wasted, utilized, however you want to look at it. All right, last but not least, let's go ahead and talk about the overall math on how much time it will take you every day to do your dailies on Diablo Immortal. This is, obviously, you guys saw the entire recording to see exactly how long it did take me to get every aspect of the game done for the dailies that I at least listed. This is for both your Codex dailies. This is also for your Battlegrounds. I have simulated the Battlegrounds ×3. You'll see here that I have the one Battlegrounds battle that's with searching for a party, right? Because you do need to add that time included. And it took me 11 minutes and 38 seconds to go ahead and do that entire battle. That's kind of like worst case scenario anyways, because it's not a losing battle where I had to go out to the draw because I was on defense. But so total, you're looking at about 34, 35 minutes for 3 battles a day. And overall, a time needed of a 1 hour and 13 minutes total to go ahead and do your dailies every day. And that's for both your shadows to help you with your clan, as well as to help your account itself. And I highly recommend that you take this and you use this every single day to plan accordingly. So maybe if you need to play for just a few minutes out of the day, I did break up every single time section. So if you're curious and you're like, hey, I have 5 minutes to play, what can I do? Well, you can do Iben Fahd's daily grind. You can do Elder Rift. You can do almost raid the vault. You can use this kind of a resource to help you understand, hey, I have X amount of time available to me. What can I actually accomplish to get done for my dailies. This should hopefully break this down for you so you know exactly how much time it took to get this completed, and maybe you can plan your day accordingly. Now, this is for your super duper efficient player that's like, oh yeah, I got to get these done every day. But if you are one of those type of players, then hopefully this resource helps you. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. It was a super long one, but I knew it would be because I wanted to show the exact process and show you exactly what it took, because a lot of people will have their time constraint a little bit skewed when it comes to figuring out how much time everything takes. So hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.